So the anniversary has begun. It has been probably, I believe, a week. I am not sure when I start recording this and how the anniversary is going. But so far we have yet to be informed of a part 2. So if you guys have any theories about possible upcoming banners for part 2, part 3, or any theories you have for the anniversary, leave a comment down below. I would love to go through it and read it. So if you guys have any theories, no matter how crazy they sound, hit me up. Okay, so I will begin with the theory that I have on my own. It's going to maybe involve a bit of Broly, because if you're not subscribed, well, subscribe now if you want to. I am a Broly fan. My channel revolves around Broly. It is what it is. So let's begin with my theory, is that this is going to be a third-parter anniversary. Right now we have like part 1, Tournament of Power with NUI, Goku, and I think it's transforming Vegeta. Then we're gonna have a part 2, and finally we'll be ending the anniversary on the part 3. And why did this come up? So the banner will end on the 5th of this month, and they usually tend to last for longer. Even as a part 1, they tend to last for, I would say, almost at the end of the month. So the banner is not going to stay for as long as we expected from the previous anniversaries. Another thing it indicates to be more than part 2 is that usually the anniversary also continues until the month of July. So if this is going to end on the 5th, we still have maybe 2 to 3 weeks for part 2, and then we're going to have an additional week for part 3, because considering the length of previous anniversaries, it just seems very small for the time being, so I really expect a part 3. The other thing that brings more speculation is that usually the part 1 they have 2 banners. The previous one, I believe it was to Zamasu versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and in the previous one it was Super vs GT. The first anniversary I also think it was double banner, but I wasn't playing at the time so I don't really remember. But usually they tend to be 2 banners, and then we have like an additional banner, which last year was a movie banner with Gohan and Bojack. The previous one, I don't really recall if we had a 3rd banner. I remember that in one of the anniversaries, the second part was like Icon and Kaioken, Goku or something, I don't remember, but it was very interesting. So usually they tend to have 2 banners. Right now we just have 1 banner. I mean, it could be that the next one is gonna be, you know, an additional banner with an Ultra or a new LF. But I don't know, it just feels like it needs a bit more. So I think it's going to be, the next one is going to be an LF, another LF, and then the 3rd part is going to be an Ultra. But I'll go to that in a second. Since I spoke about Broly in the beginning, why did this idea of Broly came to mind, not counting the fact that I'm a Broly fan and a Broly simp, is that in the Greatest Showdown showcases, well, you know, Omen Goku, Omen and UI, not MUI, that's mastered. Omen UI Goku versus Jiren, and suddenly we have Blue Gogeta and Full Power Broly. If you think about past anniversaries, they always include characters that were part of the anniversary banner, but then suddenly we have Gogeta and Broly out of nowhere just appearing on the story event of the anniversary. I mean, why are they there? I mean, it could be a coincidence, kind of fan servicey, nothing to bring to the table, but I don't know, it just seems odd, you know what I mean? So I really would expect that those 2 will be in correlation with the second part of the anniversary, and maybe in the second part of the anniversary we're gonna have a new Gogeta, maybe a new Broly, I really don't know. But it is a bit strange because last year on the Legends Festival already had Gogeta Blue and Full Power Broly, so I really don't know what part 2 will be, but it could be maybe a hint for movies, not just Broly and Gogeta, maybe it's just going to be a movie banner, I don't know, I'm unsure about that. But I just found it pretty strange that we have that. Then when you look at the icon of the app, it is Ultra Vegeta. Maybe that's an hint for a possible Ultra for part 3 being Super Vegito. or Vegito Blue. I don't know which one is going to be Ultra first, because we still need to wait for the Zenkai of Vegito Blue. It's still not in the game, and I'm probably hinting that he's going to be on part 3 with an Ultra new fusion, it being, well, Vegito. Another point that I think it needs to be something epic for part 2, why I'm hinting Broly and Gogeta, is because the second part, in my opinion, I think it should rival part 1. Last year, movie Gohan and Bojack didn't really, lived up to the height, but they were very strong in PvP. They were probably the best units of the anniversary, where it's going to rival MUI by having Gogeta or Broly, or the units may not be that relevant, but will be crazy strong for PvP. That's one of my 2 concepts. But at the same time, again, part 2 could have a tag unit instead of a pure LF. So this could also be the most special sparkings. So part 1 is the traditional LF, which was, MUI Goku. Part 2 can be the tag team Legends Limited units. And then on part 3 we're gonna have it's not really a sparking, but it's a sparking an Ultra character. So my predictions are those. That's going to be the second part's probably going to be Gogeta Broly, or at least a minimum movie-related character going on. Although, if it's going to be a tag team, who will be tag team? Or even if it isn't Gogeta and Broly, it has to be something related to Gogeta, because it has been a lot of Gogeta, and I don't think they're gonna pull a second Ultra Gogeta. So for sure, second part may be Gogeta related. They could go and tackle into GT, having a Super Saiyan 4 Goku Vegeta tag team, in a way, because it's kind of related to Vegeta, to Gogeta at some point. Because I don't know what possibly could be a tag team that will work well related to Broly and Gogeta. Let me know if you guys have a theory about that. I'm really unsure. And part 3, for sure, is going to be an Ultra. I think it's going to be Ultra Vegito, because you cannot have an Ultra Vegeta without having an Ultra Vegito, because both units are very popular, a big fan favorite. So yeah, this is the list of my predictions. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree, why you think I may be wrong, why you think I may be right, why do you think you are right? Let me know everything. So I want to thank you all for watching this until the end. I want to thank my members for sponsoring all my videos. Thank you guys so much. Again, if you want to be part of my channel, you can also become a member by clicking the join button down below. But if you don't want to do that, you can always subscribe and ring the bell. It always helps the channel anyway, so either way you choose to do it, I'll be very happy about it. So thank you guys so much. And I hope to see you all on my next future video or stream, so stay tuned for that content, my friends.